Hey, it's me, Big P. I wanted to do a quick update video for the PoE2 build I've been working out from uh, basically scratch, as most have had to do. I didn't want to just do the same thing that I had done in a previous league, so I'm playing around with Blood Mage, which I have not played before, as well as just trying some of the new elemental stuff, namely infusions. Kind of orbs as well. Long story short, I thought, much like Captain Lance did, that the Archons would be good. They are not. They have a huge cooldown. So I'm going to pivot into something else. We're just in some like generic elemental stuff, kind of sort of ailments. Really not sure where the build is going. So much so that we have went into Secrets of the Orb, which is letting me got, with my current setup, 3 Orbs of Storms, which is basically the whole build in which has carried me as far as I can get carried. I did play with some friends who were actually carrying me, because I'm not going to lie, the caster experience is pretty mid early on. Do I have a gem we can show now? Let me just show some gameplay, because I did just swap over to Firestorm Flame Wall, just because Firestorm is an easy way to take advantage of some of the... Yeah, we're just gonna straight up die here. No, I mean, I can't really tell. Firestorm, it's like really cool, but I already was like crashing and like overloading. I was crashing the desktop or getting like those freezes for like 30 seconds. So I can't really tell. I did have Flame Wall and was working with Spark, but that was getting really boring and annoying. So let's see if we can clear this Abyss here. I'm basically cycling between Frost Bomb, Orb of Storms, multiple Orbs of Storms, and then kind of grabbing the the infusions. Not really paying attention to it. I think infusions overall is like kind of wonky, because they have like specific payoffs if you're not paying attention to exactly what you need to do. I don't know. We're just cycling between these. It's seeming okay for clear, but as you can see, I'm right before Viper there, and I was kind of hard stuck on that. I will give that a try, just for the video, though. But I don't think it's going to be great. I do like Blood Mage mechanically. Mechanically, it's pretty cool, but I don't know. We'll see. We have to find something. Elemental casters are, like, really underwhelming right now. Especially in the mid game, there's like through like all of Act 2, like all those skill gems. I know you can just level up. It's really just because I had played Spark Archmage before the first league, and I didn't want to do that. Oh, this is, well, I'm just dead, dude. Like, I cannot move. All right, well, collision and things in PoE2 is a thing. So I mean, that's maybe if I could have moved, I could have got out of that. But as things get more cramped and stuff in those sorts of corridors, it can get tricky. Let's see the single target damage. Nothing to shake a stick at, not really much we can do. The thing is like, I never wanted... The issue you're having with like generating infusions, I don't know, we'll see. I don't have like cast on elemental ailment or anything like that. The damage for single target just feels all over the place. Frostbomb has felt great. Every single one, I mean, every single elemental build will probably be using it. It does feel like it's in a bit of a weird spot as a result. But PoE2 things, it's still feeling a bit clunkier than I would like, especially for leveling, so we will see how it all goes. I was hoping I might try Comet a bit more. I was really just using Firestorm because I have a lot of leftover like lightning infusions I wasn't using. So maybe I should just like stick with Arc, but Arc you like have to aim. Arc is not very forgiving. Speaking of very forgiving, you gotta dodge through that and gotta dodge, you gotta dodge some stuff. you know, Blood Mage is it's pseudo tank. You know, you get like the overheal and stuff. I did actually pick up these like early arcane remnants, and now I've been going into like mana efficiency. Because the thing is, when you're in here, your orbs will spark more if you're casting. So I was also experimenting with Ember Fusillade, I think it's called, because that has a really fast cast time, and it also eats a lightning infusion to like do lightning stuff. Just felt clunky as well, and didn't really seem like it was doing much damage. And then as you can see there, it's really nothing to go crazy about. Not to mention that like this, I'm playing in a party with like 2 other people, and as soon as I swap to this, like what the fuck's going on? My computer's exploding. So current gear is nothing special. We've been getting pretty decent gear. I think this might actually be better, so I'm not sure why I'm using this. Maybe it was for like other DPS. Oh, it's better for firestorms, better for orb storms. Yeah, I should be using this. A lot of nice cast speed and just lightning damage, spell damage. But like, you know, if you're using firestorm, I don't know, it's a little weird. Some cast speed. We got a lot of ways to go in the gear. I did get the sure-footed sigil. Even with that, I couldn't get out of that little entrapment by the abyss, so it's a little wonky. Nothing insane. Some nice spirit roll here. Really bad gloves. Pretty bad belt. 20 move speed in life. Can't complain because we're still in the axe. I haven't done the new act yet. And we have played for a long, long time. I mean, only 9 hours. I thought it was like 12. But yeah, I've been playing in a 3-man group, like I said, and not like a speed running group. Like we're just like having fun playing with friends. My friends like figuring out how to play on controller, stuff like that. Like, so we've been kind of just taking our time with it. Let me know if you have any suggestions for elemental infusions. I really don't know how to bring up the skills in this game. But you can see everything that I was playing with. I mean, we are currently using Blasphemy. Maybe I should put this up into like the more active skill gems. Snap seems like the sort of thing. Let's just go through everything I've used right now real quick. Life remnants, you could fit like clarity or something else in here, and you probably should. It's like it's not a free aura because it adds a flat amount, but like maybe percent auras you can add to this, and then you just add like, you can get the remnants from further away. They have increased potency. You'll probably level these up as you get the higher level support gems. Galvanic Field is nothing. I was experimenting with this. It's technically an orb, but I don't think it has a limit. No, there is a limit, but I have a +1 orb. I'm not really using this. I can't tell if it's working or not. And I don't use the lightning bolt on the other thing. Yeah, Firestorm, I assume that Rising Tempest would be okay with this, since I am usually using a lightning spell and a frost bomb. And then that Arcane Surge, just because it costs a lot of mana, only 50 right now, probably not a great damage link. And then Overabundance is because it actually does have a limit of 1 Firestorm, but you can surpass that limit, and then you're kind of just piddling some damage around. Yeah, I really don't know how to scale Firestorm, so if you've done anything with it, I don't think it's going to be worth it. And I am putting more stuff into Orb of Storms, get +1 limit. Zenith I've been experimenting with. Supported skill costs are recouped as mana. Oh, it's the cost of the skill, not the damage. Never mind, I thought it was leak, so we probably shouldn't be using that. We should probably use an actual damage. And then Controlled Destruction, of course, for just some extra damage. Potent Exposure, sorry, not Strip Away. And then Magnified Area for the Frost Bomb, which has been quite nice. Something to note is Frostbomb does have an orb tag, and there's a limit of 1, so I technically have 2, but it also has a cooldown, so we're going to need to, if we want to have 2 Frostbombs out at once, which you might want to, it's not really doing that much damage, so whatever. Blasphemy in a larger area, I'm not even sure if this is working. I think it should. It's not bringing up the spirit cost, but like this has an AoE effect. So does this, so I'm assuming it should work. Could go test that in like an earlier act, but for right now it's just, yep, that's the way I'm getting elemental weakness. Using Ghost Dance as well. Should probably throw something in here, but I've been wasting skill gems on random shit just to like try stuff. Let me show you Arc real quick. So Arc, that's not Arc. That's also not Arc. So Arc, it's a projectile now, But the thing is, and it chains, but the thing about Arc, like compared to PoE 1, you have to hit with this. So before you have multi-proj, like, it was really bad in the campaign where it's, especially if you're spending like a lightning infusion on it or something like that, and you just miss, like, that initial hit, there's not a lot of forgiving auto aim that comes with it. So it's just like, I don't know, it felt bad to me. May end up going back to it, but I can't really say. And then Flame Wall I just really wanted to get rid of because visual clarity was bad. It does eat lightning infusions. I was just doing like this and Spark through most of the campaign, but it feels really underwhelming, especially having played Archmage Spark early on. Obviously don't compare an end game like overpowered Archmage build in the first patch to like this, but Spark just doesn't have the oomph, and Arc is just kind of like whatever as well. Snap is something you're going to want to automate just because you basically don't cast it if there's no abilities. Like, you're just doing this, and then it has a cooldown as well. It's still, you still have the mana cost of it too, like even when you're casting it, so it's probably something you're going to want to automate if you use at all. And then Ember Fusillade, like I was saying before, like, look how fast I'm going to put all my orbs down, and you just trigger them all. Like, maybe there's something there. So maybe we still have a lot more to experiment with. Just early on, I think the issues with infusions is that, like, if you don't have a specific payoff set up, like, you're just going to have them, and it's not going to really be worth much. It's not going to make a lot of sense. Like, each gem will say in the beige paragraph that talks about its mechanics what exactly infusion it can eat. And it's not just like, oh, this will generically add lightning damage, this will generically add cold damage or a chill or something. Some of them aren't even that good. It's like chilling ground, like whatever. I would rather you did more cold damage, or like ignited ground on like ball lightning, which I still haven't tried, but I hear it's really bad in this game. I probably should try it myself, but I don't know. We'll see. Right now, definitely feeling a little bit underwhelming, and I'm not sure what I want to pivot into. A lot of people are doing the Black Flame casting, which I'm right next to. I could just get out of the orb stuff and try that, but it seems kind of boring to me, honestly. And it's just a way to make like Fireball work. Maybe I should just try generic Fireball. Right now we've just gone for a bunch of exposure effect and some ailment stuff. And otherwise, just like cast speed, generically good caster stuff. It's been okay. Like I said, a lot of ways to go with the Git build and just the game in general. Not really sure what to do. If you have any suggestions or ideas how to make casters great again, sound off in the comments, let me know. I will be streaming on and off. I am playing mostly with friends. You're not really missing much. It's just this, the occasional crash, and the guy who's playing Monk and Deadeye carrying me through the campaign anyway. So hopefully by the time we get to maps, we'll have something more consistent put together. Maybe I'll try Comet, and Comet will just fix everything and be a huge fun nuke to use. But I'm not holding my breath. We'll see. We might have to do a reroll earlier than I wanted to. But yeah, let me know what you're trying, what you're doing, and what the PoE 2 experience has been about you, because it is important to share these sorts of things and like feedback. It's really interesting to see, because I am liking the game just generally. Sprinting is fucking amazing, like, and falling down is so funny with your friends. Like, you're running after your friends. I fell down. Hilarious. S tier, great, and really helps kind of condense the feel and tighten up the whole gameplay of like running through these larger areas that PoE 2 has. So yeah, that's the video. Thank you. Have a great path of your exile. Bye.